Hey, right wingers, maybe you can answer a question for me. Why do y'all like Star Trek? I was just going to the post office and I stopped at a garage sale that I saw along the way. And when I got out, I saw that he had a lot of Star Trek memorabilia from the 90s. And I was just like, oh, these are really cool. He had all these action figures from Next Generation, from the movies, from Deep Space Nine, just like a lot of really cool old shit. And so I was talking to him about Star Trek and I was just like, yeah, I'm watching Picard right now. And he's like, oh, that's cool. I was like, did you see Discovery? And he was just like, yeah, I don't like some of the stuff in there. And immediately my spidey sense started to tingle. So me being a glutton for punishment, I just said, so what didn't you like about the show? And he was just like, it had a little too much gay in there. And then all that they, them bullshit. I don't need that in my Star Trek. And I didn't shame him. I tried to meet him where he was. I said, yeah, Star Trek, they've always been pushing progressive values. And he's like, yeah, I know. And my inner monologue was saying, if you know this, then why was that a problem for you? But my outer monologue just said, yeah, well, I mean, that's the world we live in now. We're always evolving. And I think by the time we hit that point in our history, we're not going to care about it as much. And he was like, yeah, you're probably right. I just kind of feel like it's being pushed on us now. I said, don't you think that people thought that whenever Captain Kirk and Uhura had that kiss too? Then I said, what about Trills? They take on a host body. Sometimes they're male, sometimes they're female. It's almost like they transition. And he was kind of like, yeah, I guess I never really thought about it that way though. And I'm like, so my inner monologue's like, yeah, no shit, you didn't think about it that way. But that's the purpose of these stories, to make you think, to make you more accepting of other people and different ways of life. But what my outer monologue said was, yeah, Star Trek's always going to be Star Trek, and that's kind of why I like watching it, because it challenges my worldviews. Anyway, I think I gave him something to think about. I doubt it's going to change him in any way, but maybe he'll look at Star Trek from a different lens now. And when he does, he'll either learn to become more accepting, or he's going to be able to identify it better now and be like, God damn it, look what they're pushing on us now. Which brings me back to my original question. Why do right-wingers watch Star Trek? Why do they enjoy Star Trek? It's a utopian society that's basically socialism, and everybody from any walks of life, even aliens, are accepted for who they are. Unless you're an asshole, in which case the whole episode's going to be about correcting your behavior. But I've always been interested in, why does Star Trek draw in the conservatives? How does it do that? And why aren't they seeing the messages? I have a feeling I have to really dive into the psychology on this one and maybe make this into a series. But if you have any insight into this, please let me know in the comments.